Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday. This is vacay week. We are leaving tomorrow afternoon to head to the Keys. I'm so excited. It's one of my favorite places to go. We normally go in like July, the end of July, beginning of August, but this year we decided instead of going to Cedar Key, which is on the West Coast, that we go to every Memorial Day weekend. We didn't go this year. We decided to go to the Keys instead. So I celebrated my birthday over the weekend. I celebrated. I, really lived it up. This is probably one of the best birthdays I've had in years. Honestly, might be my best ever. Like, my friends really pulled through and made me feel so special, and it was just the best time. I probably ate and drank a little more than I should have. But, I'm just trying to live life a little more lately. But this week, so my weight's already gone back down to where it was before last week. But I'm currently sitting at like 11 pounds above stage weight. And I'm over 6 months post-show, so it's pretty good. My last time I was in off season, I went up like, I think around 25 pounds above stage weight. So yeah, this is good. This is really good. But I was feeling so like watery and stuff, which alcohol does that in your lower stomach. And then yesterday I had these sharp pelvic pains, and guess what? I'm ovulating. So this is a good sign because, I know my hormones are working. I mean, all of my hormones have checked out good in blood work. And my doctor's always like, track your symptoms because, that's how you tell everything. And this is my first, I feel symptoms every month, but I am 100% ovulating. I have endometriosis really bad, and yesterday was really rough. It was hitting me hard. I get these really sharp pelvic pains when I'm ovulating, so bad I literally want to curl up in a ball and cry. And I don't know how I made it through my day yesterday seeing patients, to be honest with you. It was very rough. And I had the pains all night last night, and I still have some today, but it's a good sign because I'm ovulating. Nick wants to make a baby. I texted him this morning. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely ovulating really bad. And he's like, can we make a baby? I'm not ready for a baby yet, but it's going to come sooner than later, I feel like. So I think after I prep and do a couple shows this year, we're definitely going to be considering having a baby more. I mean, if it was up to Nick, we'd already have a baby, but I'm just I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. But, so today what I'm doing is I'm actually doing a lower carb day today. And my reasoning for that is, for one, my pelvic pains are so bad. And in the past, whenever I have these, if I do lower carb, it really helps me feel better. So I'm doing a lower carb day, and I'm just I really need this lower carb day too because of how much I ate over the weekend. So a lot of people are like, oh, I'm not starving myself. Like yesterday, I ate my normal food yesterday, Sunday. I'm not trying to starve myself. I just like to incorporate carb cycling essentially. But it's a little less what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not on a set regimen right now. I've been doing more intuitive eating lately. I'm still following macros, but then I'll have okay, so Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I pretty much did intuitive eating. I've tracked, but then I didn't track, and I started to track. So it's I'm kind of doing that more. But so what I've been doing is I'll do a lower carb day. Because essentially I just had a 3-day refeed, a huge 3-day refeed. And I like my body to kind of balance back out. I don't recommend this for anyone, follow your coach. I know what works for my body, and this really works well for me. And then tomorrow I'll be right back to bumping up the carbs. And I don't starve myself before going to have a meal, this vacation's coming up, Easily I could have been oh my gosh, I'm going on vacation. I need to starve myself and be prepared for my vacation, but I'm not doing that. I'm just doing a lower carb day today. And then tomorrow I'll be right back to my meals like I was the last 2 days. So I had my rice cakes this morning before the gym. So right now what I'm doing is I just made this egg white omelet. So it's egg whites with arugula, spinach, mushrooms, and then I love this seasoning from Trader Joe's. I've been so obsessed with putting it on my egg whites. So good. And then I'm going to heat some of this up in the skillet and throw over top of it. I love this stuff. I eat my dinner every night. So yeah. And then I'm probably gonna have some almonds because what I'm going to do when I do lower carbs, I increase my fats. So I'm still gonna take in the same amount of calories today. So that's the difference. You know, like a lot of people think, oh, she's doing a low carb day, she's gonna starve herself, but I'm keeping the same amount of calories in. I'm just doing lower carbs, higher fats, kind of sort of like keto, but not that extreme. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. So of course I brought my meals with me, heat them up at the rest stop. I got my fish with cauliflower rice and spinach and some G-Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce. Sticking to my meals on the road. We made it to the lights in Miami. So we just checked out the Miami Delights. We've been here once before, but I didn't remember them having real ice cream, did you? So Nick got a regular ice cream cone, Moose Tracks, and I have Delights. But it's pretty cool. They have a lot more flavors and more options here. Okay, you guys, so I left all of my chicken at home. Nick had cooked 30 ounces I had to bring with me. And I left it all at the house. Also, I look like a bum right now. So I had to eat shrimp this morning for breakfast. And then we get here and the stove isn't working. So I'm currently cooking chicken on my waffle maker. We'll see how this turns out. At this place called, what's it called? Pierre's?
Pierre's. La Mirada.
So beautiful. It's actually sprinkling right now. We're a little tipsy. We're a little tipsy. We just almost got poured on. We're going to our favorite place to get dessert in the Keys. It's actually called the Trading Post. It's a grocery store, but they make the best desserts. Okay, we just came to the Trading Post to try the key lime square. We've had it before. It's like one of the best desserts in the Keys. We've had a few drinks. I've had 3. I don't know. I think Nick's had like 4.
No, I had like 10.
I've barely eaten today, so I need to eat something. So So we're gonna try this.
Haven't had 10.
Get your bite. Key lime square. Cheers. Mmm. That's pretty good. So, we're at the Trading Post, which is a 24-hour grocery store.
But there's a, let me tell the story.
Okay, you go ahead, tell the story.
Okay. So it is a 24-hour gas station, essentially like a little...
It's not a gas station, it's a grocery store.
A grocery store. It's in Alamorada, right across from probably the nicest place in Alamorada, Chica Lodge. And there's a little old lady that makes home baked goods and packages them and sells them from that store. And not a lot of people know about it, but she puts them sometimes at the back or sometimes at the front of the store on one little shelf. And they're the best desserts.
Best desserts in Alamorada. So we're going to enjoy this, and then we're going to Chica Lodge, where we spent our honeymoon, and we're going to get a drink. Every time we're in Alamorada, we always go there and get a drink, because this is where we spent our honeymoon.
I'm pointing because I can see the sign.
Oh, I'll show you guys. There it is. Chica Lodge. What's up, guys? So I haven't really been on here much. So today is day 3 of our trip in the Keys. I have just got back from training at Froggy Fitness. I love that gym. It's so nice. They have amazing equipment. It's probably my favorite gym I've ever been to. So what I've been doing is sticking to my regular meals during the day with a little less carbs, and then having kind of like fish or something for dinner, and then a dessert and a couple drinks. And I really like the way I look this morning. It's kind of hard to tell here, but I mean, I'm a little watery, but guess what? This is so crazy. So I just got my period back. I have not had a period since prep, or right before my first show last year. So it's been a long time. And I mean, I've had the symptoms and I knew it. I just knew it because this whole week I was having like these sharp pelvic pains I get from my endometriosis, and all night last night, I only slept like 2 hours because I was having such bad cramps. And I was like, I think this is my period. And sure enough, it picked a grand time to make its way back. I'm like, God, this sucks. So yeah, but you know, it's a good sign. It's a good sign. You know, I'm really happy with how this reverse has been going, how I'm looking. I am a little watery, but I'm on vacation. I'm having alcohol. I'm having some desserts, but I have no idea what my weight is. I didn't bring a scale, but in the gym this morning, I'll post a picture here. I looked incredible. So yes. shore fishing for some mahi-mahi. We caught a few, but they were all like too small to keep. So we ended up going in and we hit Alligator Reef. It's just a really cool place to hang out and snorkel. We ended up not snorkeling, but we hung out there for a little bit. And then we came back and got ready and headed down to Key West. This is the 7 Mile Bridge on the way to Key West. It was a blast. So I saw this place on Instagram, Blue Heaven. It was incredible. We just got some apps there. We had some seafood ceviche with these plantain chips that were so good. And then Nick had this barbecue shrimp. They had little mini corn muffins that were pretty good. Then we went on to Moon Dogs. It was like a bakery slash little restaurant. Nick had a pizza and I got some tuna poke that was really, really good. Vibe there was pretty cool. It was really pretty in there, as you can see. But yeah, it was neat and the food was pretty good. I liked it. This was the tuna poke I had. It was good. Then we went to another place and I got an espresso that was so good. And then we hit the street and seen all this craziness. So funny. Okay, we just made it to my all-time favorite place in Key West. Okay, so we're walking back to our car. Very, very, very far, but it's good because we're getting some steps in to burn off our food, which I was just telling Nick, the only thing I really ate today was that half a cookie and ice cream that we split. Other than that, I just pretty much had protein and 2 rice cakes and 1 little mini corn muffin. That's my only carbs today, so I'm not worried. But I'm literally super bloated because of my period. I started my period back today and it is awful. It is so bad. It came back with a vengeance. It's Olivia Street. I don't think we're on Olivia. I think we have to go one more.
Twice the size of it.
Okay, anyways, we got held up there. We have to go down one more street. It is so fucking hot and muggy. We went to like some really cool places. So normally when we come to Key West of All Street, we go to like these shitholes that are like, you know, the Sloppy Joes and Irish Kevin's, and they're all like dirty and Nick hates them and they're annoying. But tonight we went to all the like bougie places on Duval Street that we didn't even know existed. We found them and it was really nice. And then we just went to this really cool bar that we found. That was really nice too. But it's fucking hot. I'm out of breath, man. I don't know if I'm gonna make it back to the car. I am out of breath. This like humidity just takes it out of you. Like, how do you feel?
Well, I feel great if we didn't park 6 miles from where we just came from.
We parked really, really far. How many steps am I at?
Yeah,
holy shit. I'm at 20.
Sure that was 3 miles.
Listen, I'm at 23,000 steps right now. 23,000. We're still not there yet. Okay. We finally made it. And I'm dying. It is so hot. So hot. Oh my God. I just can't wait for AC. Nick, turn the truck on.
Hey, you got the key right there.
It's fucking hot. Where? Oh my God. It's so hot. It's not even like it's hot. It's humid. Nick is peeing outside the truck here. It's not even that it's that hot. It's so humid. Humid. I told him we gotta stop by 7-Eleven. You guys know I love my 7-Eleven. Okay, so we went to this place like several times. Their ceviche was amazing. We became regulars. They loved us. This was cool, little Lion. We checked out some other little restaurants. This place was actually really good. We're going back for reservations next year. They had the best key lime pie I've ever had in my life. So good. And then we went back to the same little bar where we're regulars and had an espresso and dessert to end our trip. Hey guys, what's up? So I just got back home a little bit ago from our vacation. It was a great time. So I pretty much just intuitive ate for 5 days. For 5 days, you know, I ate my normal like chicken. I got my protein in. So I got like my protein in. We went out for dinner every night. I pretty much had fish, tuna. If you guys followed my stories on Instagram, you saw that. I'm gonna put clips in here. But then we had like drinks and dessert. And you know, it was a good time. We had fun. And my period came back right in the middle of vacation, which I had a feeling it was going to, because on Monday I was having really sharp pelvic pains, which I always get when I'm ovulating, like the week before my period. And like, I just knew it was coming. And I was like, watch, it's gonna come on my vacation. And sure enough, it did. So I had like really bad cramps Friday night, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. I feel better today. I was extremely bloated and watery. So, you know, that was frustrating, especially being in a bikini, but I just went with it, rolled with it, had fun, had a good time. I trained at the Froggy Fitness, which I love there. So I got some good workouts in. I hit my steps every day and it was a good time. So now it's getting back to the grind, I'm gonna be back to like really tracking my meals now, not having bites of stuff, just kind of cleaning up my diet a little bit. I'm planning to start prep next month. So I'm about to start kind of cleaning it up, drinking less, obviously. I'll probably still have drinks once a week until I start prep, because I enjoy that with my friends and my husband, and I don't want to completely cut that out until I start prep, because in prep I won't be doing that. So I still want to live life a little bit for the next 5 or 6 weeks. So yeah, but I am going to be cleaning up my diet some more and really like tracking, having less bites of stuff that's like not on plan, having like 1 untracked meal a week versus 2 to 3. Drinks once a week instead of like 2 to 3, and we'll just see how it goes. And I really think that I'm gonna end up being able to up my food some more once I cut all that out and kind of clean up my diet a little bit. So I'll keep you guys informed. Thanks for following. As always, subscribe, like, comment, all the good things. Love you guys.